rappers. If I send the dressers, they gon' come in straight.
What it is, it's your boys, Deuce, Teddy, and LaQuil, reporting with the facts, opinions, and BS straight from the top of the key. What's good?
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
Got the hat on today. Got to represent St. Louis Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
St. Louis Celtics.
represent for JT.
Hey,
J. Is that a J? Yeah. Little JT. Little JT. And the boy, hey, you know what? JB. We got to give it up to JB. He
Yeah.
did the thing too. You know, we're going to get into that.
look like he probably gonna be from Wellston or something.
Nah, he definitely look like he from Parkway North.
Parkway North. Hey.
JB.
Oh, when you heard JB talk there, he
definitely
Forest
Parkway
Zone
North.
walk. You right, Forest
Right.
Zone walk.
You said for a Zoom walk, you stupid.
Yeah.
See, yeah.
Hey man, somebody getting paid now. We got
It's that bag season.
a new most paid coach in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do say he gonna say he don't deserve it. That man do not like him.
Look, Ty Lue, man, you be saying I don't like a lot of people. I don't give a damn about Ty Lue.
See?
That don't mean I don't like him. It's just like,
When it comes to basketball, we ain't saying you don't like him as a person.
Do
You don't
think
like his
Ty Lue-
basketball.
Do you think Ty Lue is deserving on this contract? Well, first the contract is $14 million. He got a $14 million. How many years?
5.
5 year, $14 million contract. You think he's deserving of that?
Yeah, it's 14 a year.
Oh wait, $14 million a year.
Yeah.
That's where he 70. 70 sound different than 14.
Yeah.
It's way different. What you mean? He probably getting paid more as a coach than he did as a player.
Yeah, his biggest contract.
You know what I'm saying? He getting paid more as a coach than a player.
Now I see. Oh, I see a little bit. Okay.
As long
I was like 14 million 5 years.
In my opinion, you know, as long as the Mavericks are still around, I don't think he deserves any type of dime.
I think he's straight. He can't do anything about availability of players.
Yeah.
He can't do anything about that.
But you do have to realize
the way
what coaches you
now
have.
is though.
Yeah, but you got to realize where coaches are with their teams. When you got young teams, you need a coach that's very good on development. So you need a developmental coach that comes in. He got structure, like Ime Udoka. He's gonna take what he has and bring the best out of him. I think even though Pat Riley always has, certain things, always has a fucking squad. Shaq, Wade, LeBron. He's good at bringing the best out. Ty Lue, I don't know if he's the best at bringing the best out of the players that he has.
I know what Ime Udoka good at. Sneaky links.
You said sneaky links?
But yeah, like developmental coaches of development. I don't think Ty Lue developed his young talent.
I don't think NBA stars are like good because they still kind of youngish. Like,
but I mean, for real,
like
they messed up when they traded
like the Ty Lue and the other one, the other player, Jason Kidd. Like they
young coach, but I feel like
coaches.
Okay, but it's not really many old coaches in the league anymore. It's only one guy really. Eric Spoelstra been a coach.
I'm talking about from like player to coach. Like right now, JJ Redick finna be the Lakers coach. They say, but he going to a Lakers team that's already established.
Yeah,
he ain't got to develop.
Doc Rivers is a coach.
He ain't going to be a coach. He's just a person there.
But they established in the sense of getting that ass or
playoff lead. At least they make it to the playoffs every time.
Yeah, I think he been a coach for how many years? Like the Paul George and Kawhi thing is 6 years old now.
It don't even seem like it.
They didn't come at one time and the other one came later. They beat us in 2018, 19 or 17, 18 championship. He left the next year. This about to be, if they run it back and re-up, it's about to be 6 years. Paul George wasn't trying to get traded. He was chilling at OKC. Like he wasn't trying to come there. Paul George wasn't chasing a ring in his mind. He was gonna be fine in OKC. Kawhi,
what I say.
together.
Tyronn Lue, you cool. You know, y'all messed up when y'all traded the pieces y'all had because you brought in like a Bones Highland, never used them. So you got rid of pieces that were big for you, and you didn't bring in pieces that you intended to use. That's where y'all fail. That's y'all downfall. So go into this offseason, find some free agents. Because y'all had a lot of free agents. Y'all had some free agents that I coveted, like Miles Plumlee. I wish the Warriors would have snagged him. And then y'all had some other pieces. But going to free agency, do y'all thing. Going to the draft, do y'all thing. Come back. What you gotta understand, you can't depend on Kawhi. That's just what it is at the end
But
of the day.
you talking 5 years, right? In 5 years, the team you have will no longer be that, and you're not a developmental coach.
That's why right now he needs to
coach.
find pieces that he can insert. That's why I said do your thing in free agency.
Ain't no free agents going to the Clippers.
They got room if they get rid of PG.
The LA guys went to LA. They would
trade James Harden. That's what I would do. I would trade James Harden.
Free agent this season, off season.
James, I think the only real free agent.
And then PG got a player option this year,
but he ain't about to opt in that player option.
James Harden is an unrestricted free agent this off season. And then
PG is gonna opt in. He ain't trying to go somewhere where he has to be the man.
That's the problem.
They finna give him almost $50 million.
Listen, the problem is
that's what I'm saying. That's why I say he gonna stay. He don't want to go somewhere where he has to be the man.
Listen, from this season,
he not finna get that type of money and not be the man.
Who's the next guy that's gonna be the guy on the Clippers?
You saying the third guy?
No, not the third guy.
PG the second guy.
Are they developing? That's going because when you're talking about development, like the Warriors without Derek White, the Boston Celtics probably wouldn't be in this. They still would be great, but they need one of these people to come up and be great. Who are they developing?
They can't even get their stars.
They can't get the stars to perform. And be
James
healthy.
Harden unrestricted.
But they not. They don't play Bones Highland. They don't have They not building a team.
He could be that guy.
They're not. He don't build teams potential. And squads. And
I like Bones.
He don't bring the best out of his people like the Bruce Bowens or the people that you need on your team to help you win championships. He don't play them enough. He didn't play PJ Tucker half the year.
But that's because PJ Tucker
he's a champion.
I'm saying he ain't that guy no more.
But as a defender and a champion, you don't play anybody. Okay, not PJ Tucker. Who did he play? Who did he play? He gonna run Powell is still the same guy. I'm sorry.
They was what, number 4 in the league?
He ain't got no better.
The top 3 was Lee. I don't know what's going on with this dang computer. What you call it? The top 3 was way up here, and then 4 through 8 was like right here when it comes to the West.
No.
When it comes to the West,
as compared to the league, are they one of the top teams in the league? Not the Clippers. Without
top
that,
what?
They're re-signing the same old guys.
Top what?
Not younger.
They the top team in the league.
They're not as good as the Thunder.
Top what?
Thunder gonna be top team.
Basketball team.
Basketball team.
I know, but top what? Top 5? Top 10?
They're not a.
He just said top team. Period.
Are they a top 10?
I gotta be the number 4.
No, being 4 in the West don't really mean nothing to me.
It ain't
are they
6
better
teams.
Than Denver? Are they better than Denver?
They're not better than the 3.
Are they better than the Pacers?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think they better than the Pacers? They got put out in the first round.
They're still better than the Pacers.
Don't matter.
To the Mavericks.
Would they have beat the Lakers?
Maybe.
Yeah.
You feel they would have beat? Okay, would they beat the Knicks?
Yeah, the Knicks was depleted.
Yeah.
They were you acting like Kawhi was in the game.
He played one game.
Y'all acting like
got their number.
Y'all are thinking fully healthy. No, the team that played, would they beat the Knicks?
Yeah.
James Harden can't do nothing. None of them. Paul George can't do nothing with Jalen Brunson.
I'd put Westbrook out there to run.
Westbrook, none of them can do nothing with Jalen Brunson.
Just run with him.
Like they not beating. They not beating the. They not beating the.
Okay, look, you could argue they could beat the Cavs. You could argue they can beat the Cavs. You could argue they can beat the Knicks. You could argue they can beat the Pacers, the team that they have. James Harden and PG, you can argue can beat those
Harden,
guys.
PG, you talking turn to man.
Yes.
Zubac
can beat the Cavs in a 7-game series, could beat the Pacers in a 7-game series.
No, they can't.
Beat the Knicks in a 7-game series.
Listen, I'm just saying. No, they can't.
The Knicks was already depleted.
They couldn't beat, baby. This is 6 years. Guys.
Didn't they make it
to what?
What they make it to the
They
East?
made it to
made
3 games up on Jokic, and then they got up out of her.
Okay, they in the playoffs.
That's the best.
That's better.
They did that.
That's better than what the Knicks and the Cavs and did
because
the
last
Cavs
got out the first round this year.
I'm talking about the overall.
And the Pacers got out the first round.
I'm talking about overall.
I know 8 teams that's better than them. They just got to the second round right now. I know 8 of them, and I don't know if they beaten the Lakers who got put out in the first round. I don't know if they beaten the Sixers who got put out in the first round. They're not that good. During the regular season, yeah, go beat up on a lot of teams. You got more talent than a lot of teams. During the playoffs, they aren't good. And they aren't healthy. And next year, they going to be older. Kawhi just signed. Paul George about to sign. James Harden want money. Westbrook he the cheapest one. But they don't even have nobody else that's coming up that they can even sign for money because they don't play nobody. Bones Highland not going to get a check. Not get no money from nobody. So Tyloo, good luck. The next 5 years, he gonna end up getting fired before this contract over.
What you laughing at?
Yeah, man. For a second, y'all was frozen, but I can still hear you.
You say what?
For a second, y'all were frozen, but I can still hear you.
Yeah, man. I'm on technical difficulties. Shout out to that man.
How you get paid after getting beat in the playoffs? You got beat in the playoffs.
By the same team.
4 guys, 3 guys at least.
You got a definite.
They get swept.
3 Hall of Famers. Nah, they won.
They won a game. The Clippers.
They won 1 game. They get 1 game 1.
They won 2. We beat them 4-2.
Come on, what we talking about, bro? What we talking about? They not better than the Sixers. They not better than none of them teams.
Who the Sixers lose to? The Knicks.
The Knicks.
They lost to the Knicks.
They're not better than the Knicks. If the Knicks don't lose Anunoby, they're not beating the
But they
Knicks.
did.
Yeah, y'all lost Kawhi.
I'm saying they lost
So
Kawhi.
you trying to convince me Paul George and James Harden gonna get it done? Get the hell out of here.
If Halliburton and what you call it, if Halliburton and Siakam can,
and Turner and the rest of the team did that.
If they can do it.
Josh Hart and DiVincenzo had good nights with Jalen Brunson.
We just had
2 guys, and one of them show up at a time. No, bro. 2 guys, and a limping Kawhi, who just got second team all defense. Coach just got paid. It's some craziness going over in the Clippers. You can just lose and get paid over there. Keep a job.
They getting their bonuses getting to the playoffs.
They keep getting bonuses. All the players. Everybody want to go there. It's a conspiracy over there, bro. I don't know what's going on.
So now let's congratulate Drew Holiday on securing that $300K. Good stuff, my guy. Good stuff.
He probably said, I told you. We're going to make it to the finals. I told you.
Yeah, Drew did. He really did. Drew really did.
I rock with Drew.
Yeah, he makes plays. He just makes plays. He's just a good basketball player, bro. Like, any given time he at the gym, he's like, bro, I want you on my team, bro. I don't know what you're going to do, but I know if you're on the team, we got a chance at winning.
Yeah. Utility. He's a utility player.
How Siakam's supposed to be, Drew really is.
You know what's crazy when you think about the defensive player of the year and you think about the all defensive team, stuff like that, right? And you got all the bigs on 1 and then the guards on 2. But in some key plays, you had guards guarding bigs, and they were successful. Mm-hmm. Drew Holiday guarding bigs, and he was successful.
Never seen them do the other way around.
But you also had bigs guarding guards, and they failed
on
ice skates. They were on skates So that's why they have to refine and retune and reassign.
First ballot Hall of Fame, bro.
Reassign that Defensive Player of the Year award because Drew Holiday was able to guard Miles Turner,
Siakam.
He
had to go down and guard T.J. McConnell, small, fast, quick.
He was guarding any position.
Game
Rudy
3.
Holiday. I said Rudy Holiday. My bad. Rudy Gobert got changed on Luka, and he looked back like, "What the fuck was you doing?" And he seen it was Island. He was an Island boy, and it was done. Them fresh deer legs.
The Island boy. You need to put all Luka highlights that he scored on on Rudy and put the music for Island Boy behind it.
When you take the blocks, the shot deflections and all of that, altered shots into all that defensive player, take a lot of them bigs out.
But it really takes Rudy out because 90% of his production is help side. One thing about Ben Wallace was a great help side defender. He gonna come over and swat your stuff to the fan. He gonna give him a show. But he also could guard his position. He could also, it's Shaq, so you're not really gonna do much with Shaq. But they beat Shaq. Everybody talk about how Shaq was the most dominant, unstoppable thing. Rasheed Wallace and Ben Wallace locked Shaq on up.
They had a solid team.
They had a solid game.
They had a solid team, boy. Them role players are just kind of like how the Dallas Mavericks was in 2011.
Rudy benefits from having
when you got solid role players. All you need is one star. When you got
Chauncey, Rip, Tayshaun, Wallace.
All of them pushing it when they brought. Because look, you got to think. Beginning of that season, they were losing. They were on a losing streak. They trade for Rasheed. They go on this run. Cool. On her, Rasheed plays on-ball defense good too. Tayshaun is a defender. Rip is Chauncey is 6'5", 6'6". He's a big guard. Rip out there to give you buckets and run around. You can't run Rip off. You can't outrun Rip. It's like Steph. Like you can't tire out Steph. Steph can tire you out. But you're not going to see Steph in the fourth quarter running out of gas.
Rip was mid-range king boy.
Like that
boy used to hit at the elbow like he was nothing.
This dude,
this before Steph Curry, boy.
Rudy,
mid-range jumpers.
He's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer in this NBA. As a defender, when your defense is your calling card, and we can see you can't play defense, bro. It's the wildest thing. You're a first ballot Hall of Famer. People are going to say he was one of the best shot blockers. Because when they say defensive player of the year, he's 4. There's only a few people that he's mentioned with some of the best defenders ever. That's bullshit. 4-time winner, he's mentioned with lockdown niggas. Like lockdown defenders. It's going to history skewed, bro. That niggas go first ballot. They gonna all check it. He's trash. I could score on Rudy. Bad knee and all. I will get that nigga buckets right now. Bust his ass.
Why you laughing?
Playoff shape Rudy.
So look, let's go ahead.
I hate Rudy, bro. I realize that I'm doing
you. Teddy be quick to be like, dudes don't fuck with this person, bro. It ain't even that deep for me, but Quell over there really be hating motherfuckers out here in these streets.
I hate Rudy, bro. I'm sorry. I hate Rudy. Shout out to Rudy.
Go ahead and talk about this clean sweep, what we predicted. The Celtics went ahead and got that thing done. Was that surprising?
No.
Pacers just couldn't close it out.
And they kept giving it valid fights.
Celtics
but they couldn't. They definitely couldn't close it out. Something that was surprising to me about the Eastern Conference Finals was the MVP. Jaylen Brown, MVP. Huh?
I don't think that was a surprise.
I think it surprised me. And he said Jaylen Brown has been taking it personal because he said he know a lot of people out there that's been getting awards or been getting put on like all teams or whatever. He's like, he better than majority of them players. And then he said he was surprised because he said, I don't ever get awarded shit. So I think it was definitely a surprise. I think it was definitely a surprise for Jaylen Brown.
You think he earned it?
I personally thought that Jason Tatum.
Yeah, JT outplayed him. I'm looking at their stats just in the finals.
What was it?
And
What's the comparison?
JT down there had
4 games. First game, JT 36, 12, and 4. 23, 6, and 5, game 2. 36, 10, and 8. 26, 13, and 8.
he had a double every game, didn't he?
3 of the 4 games. He had almost 8 assists both games. Then JB, 26, 7, and 5. 45 and 2. 24, 2, and 3. 29, 6, and 2. He had a lot of twos in there.
Yeah, JT should have got
He had over 8 rebounds in the game. Highest 7 rebounds in the game. He did have a 40-point game, but JT had 2 36-point games. You had
double doubles, right?
36 and 3 of the 4 games are double doubles.
They giving it to him based off them game winners, them game winner in game 1, turning into overtime, and then
they giving it to him for having the courage to show up to a dunk contest. That's why they giving it to him.
That ain't making no sense still, because even in the games where you had the game winner, JT went to overtime and won the game.
Yeah.
So you had a good moment that got outshined by JT going to score 10 out of the 15 points in the overtime.
Yeah. So I don't know how, because I'm looking at it like JT down there had a triple-double every game.
Every game down there.
And that's why I look at Anthony Edwards' stats and see how Anthony Edwards is giving us kind of, other than that game where he struggled, but he been kind of giving us their triple-doubles as well, like JT. So I was confused how Jaylen Brown got that. I don't understand the logic behind a lot of it, but maybe they didn't want to do a repeat with Steph Curry got the Western Conference MVP, then got the Finals MVP. Maybe they didn't want to repeat and had JT do that.
Them doing stuff like that is why the league is why I'm mad about Defensive Player of the Year, bro. Stuff like that, you don't deserve it.
Yeah,
I get it.
I think that was the other big surprise because I know he don't feel like he outplayed JT.
Yeah, like you can't even look at a game. Your game where you had 40, he had a damn near triple double with 36.
And you had 45 and 2.
Yeah, 45 and 2. He had bro, like it took both of y'all. Like, yeah, you had 40, but the game you had 40 was game 2. Y'all had like a 16-point win. The games he had 36 were comebacks. Games he had to go win. Games he had to 36 he had to go score 10 in the overtime, game 1. The last game they were down by 12 or something. He had to go get his. You scored 40 and y'all was up by 20 something that game.
But JT got one already though.
I don't care. Jordan got 10 scoring titles.
I'm saying I'm just trying to, like, bro, I told you from the beginning, this surprised the hell out of me. I didn't get it.
They doing bull. They doing BS. They just giving awards to niggas, bro. Giving awards. If I was Jaylen Brown, bro, I wouldn't even know how it would feel to look up at the scoreboard on my MVP night and somebody got 36, I got 26. Like,
so you see JT in the back, right? JT in the back.
Like, yeah,
he in the back. Like, I don't know if he like genuinely like happy or he like they gotta be bullshit. You see my stats?
I think what he said, because he said in a couple of interviews, this man, all he cared about is getting that championship this year. He want that, what's that, Larry O'Brien, or whatever they call it.
I know you don't know what it's called. You ain't been there a time or two.
Bruh, he had 29, 6, and 2 in the game that
he just won't
change. JT, he had 3 more points than JT. You're right. He had 29 in the final game. JT had 26, 13, and 8.
He just want that championship. You're like, hey, just give me the championship.
26, 13, and 8.
Give me the championship.
If you add points, rebounds, and assists, your overalls, there's not a
got to
game.
beat in every column.
He got beat every day.
JT tallied up more rebounds, more assists, and more points than JB.
Jason, did you realize on the night that he won, Jason Tatum got put in the category
right here?
with Jokic, LeBron, Jason Tatum, and Jason Kidd. The only players to lead in every category on your team, you don't get the MVP.
This is what he cared about right here.
But listen, he made history and didn't get the MVP.
It's cool.
There's only 4 guys who led points, rebounds, assists, blocks, steals. He's one of them, and the other guy.
Hey,
you didn't beat me in anything. You didn't beat me in. You're a defensive player. You didn't beat me in defense. For that. They're better than you in everything.
He want the championship.
I want my name I'll be clicking on shit and screenshotting all the MVPs, and I'll be like, well, he got more accolades.
He's looking for his first ring right now.
That matters.
All that other stuff is gonna come.
It's niggas that really argue right now that Iggy deserved it.
He want the ring.
Bro, the people that be really having that argument. Like, Steph didn't average 27. Like, people really be having that argument. You can't do stuff like that, bro.
He want the ring.
Kids ain't gonna remember what really happened. They only gonna go to the stats, look at it, and look at JB. Like, maybe JB had a better. No, he didn't.
He want the ring right now.
LeBron averaged 36, 12, and 15 against he averaged 40, 40, and 40 against Iggy.
He want that ring.
I hope he get it. I hope he get it.
Kinda.
Because from the looks of it,
I kinda hope
from the looks of it, if Luka and Kyrie show up, I don't know if everybody else gonna show up like that. They don't have bigs. They don't have athletic bigs in Boston. Them young boys over in the Mavs.
But they got one hell of a witty big.
Come on, Horford. Bro, they finna jump all over. Did you see?
Look, Horford been in the league. Horford was hooping when they was wearing thong sandals in the Middle East, bro. He been hooping for a while. He got years.
But Dirk Lively,
he 19 years in.
Gafford.
He ain't as long as LeBron yet.
Goddamn PJ Washington been flying for the last 3-4 games. He ain't jumping with them.
Bro, it ain't that. He gonna be, bro, think about these athletic dudes weren't doing nothing to Tim Duncan. Not to his last. Bro, you already look. You doubted Al Horford when they was going against them high flying ass Nets, and he demolished them. I'ma never let that go.
I get it. And then he went against us. It was a little different.
We didn't have high flyers.
We did. In my head, we did. But I'm looking right now at a defensive player that's supposed to be a rim protector, watching nothing but alley-oops get dunked into the hoop, back to back to back.
What you talking about?
You talking about him playing us?
Rudy Gobert.
All right.
They throw 10 hoops a game against Rudy.
Transitioned us smooth.
They throw 10 hoops a game. And in this series, the Mavs throw 10 hoops a game.
And watching that series, I sure was like, you telling me Rudy should have had about 3 blocks by now. And he just sitting there getting dunked on left.
Oh my goodness.
And right.
How many blocks does he have in this series? Oh my goodness. Please. Oh, I gotta look this up. Defensive player of the year.
He had 3 the other night.
The other night in their win?
Yeah. He might got at least 6, 7, 8.
He ain't had no 3 blocks. They had to make a mistake in the reporting because dude was getting hammed on.
That's what he been doing. What you think about this? What you think this series is gonna come down to? You think they're gonna win in Minnesota, go back and lose in Dallas, or they losing in Minnesota?
Yeah, Rudy Gobert had 1 block last game. He finally got over double-digit rebounds. But I told y'all the recipe to this: win in Dallas, go home, use that home court advantage, win in Minnesota, then it's up.
Yeah, you build some momentum that you can beat them in Dallas, go home, win the game again. When you go back to Dallas, if you get that one in Dallas and it's up to game 7, you still don't have Kyrie. I know I love Ed.
But I think going into that game, like I feel Kyrie. I rocks with Kyrie. His record, Now has a -1 on it, a -1, like
One block
14-1.
He
But
averaging a block a game.
so with this, Kyrie said it's just another game for us. It's the Super Bowl for them. And I understand. But that energy carried over into the game because this just another game for Kyrie was 16 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and 42.6 for 18, 1 for 6 from
He
3.
really could have been at 20. He missed bunnies.
That's what I'm saying. But you got to think going into the game, and I respect Kyrie. Like I said, I understand what he's saying, but Kyrie, you don't want to take the games for granted. Granted, you have games to lose, but you don't want to lose those games because this right here, win at Dallas. Now you know you can win at Dallas.
Yeah.
You had close games at home that you should have been able to close and you fumbled. Go home and close those games.
Yeah.
You gonna go back to Dallas. That man right there, and he ain't finna be shutting up, and he finna be he finna go crazy. He already beat you in Dallas. You finna start seeing Luka bite his shirt and start trying to rip his jersey.
Yeah. And was aggressive finally in the fourth. I think he was averaging taking 4 shots a game in the fourth, and he went and took 8 last game. 8 shots in the fourth. At least I'm gonna make 4.
Be aggressive.
If I take 4,
when they bigs got 5 fouls. Attack them.
Y'all were getting, man, y'all had everybody in foul trouble. Rudy Gobert, Anthony Edwards,
and
Anthony Towns.
Cat had 5 fouls before the start of the fourth quarter. Why the heck y'all didn't drive at them every single time?
What? You gotta know.
Bro, Rudy Gobert was getting dunked on in circles.
You know what I'm saying?
Rudy Gobert stopped playing defense so he didn't foul.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they got to either let you shoot or they're going to foul you. Attack them. Because if Cat would have got out the game 3 minutes earlier, we would have won.
But that Cat was out. They took Cat out the game.
And he came back in the game.
Fouled out.
When they took Luka
they took him out and put him back in.
It was too late. He didn't already hit the threes by the time he fouled out.
All you got to do is not play Cat with Luka out there.
Dang it.
Because Luka...
Attack this man. Dang it.
When Luka plays out there, they put
all of that.
Gobert in the pick and roll. And with Gobert in the pick and roll, he go around and the Cat got to step up and foul. Basically, that's all he does is step up and foul. He don't even step up and play no defense.
Gobert don't do shit, boy.
Yeah, when Luka's out there, he got Gobert or Cat to like bump and get a foul on him.
So what y'all calling for Game 5?
Do all that.
Mavericks by 4.
And I think it's either going to be Mavs win it in a close one, or the Wolves have to blow them out.
They have to. In that game, the Wolves
you're going to get to the finals is if you blow them out this game.
And the Wolves shot horribly. They shot 64% from the free throw.
They're not.
You win a close one. You win a close one. The Dallas Mavericks are going to feel comfortable going back to Dallas. You don't want the Mavs to be comfortable going back.
Low key, winning a reasonably close one is the key, because if you blow them out, Dallas gonna get in desperation mode.
But I don't know. I don't know if Derrick Jones and Gafford and the young guys, Lively, and a blowout at this moment, I feel like you would take that.
Derrick Jones ain't never had more confidence in his life. He does.
You know what I'm saying? I think a blowout right now, you can take the air out of some of the people that's really killing you.
Because
young boys,
they're not blowing us out.
Them young boys is different.
They ain't get it. These type of matchups, it ain't made for blowing.
So what
out.
you call? You said Dallas in Game 5. What you say, Quill?
I think it's going 7.
You going 7? Ooh.
I think it's going 7. I think
if it goes 7, Timberwolves got it.
They go there, and if it go to 7,
Timberwolves making history.
I don't trust.
That's what I'm finna say. Do y'all think the Timberwolves is constructed to make history?
Cat is soft.
That'd be crazy if they was to make that type of. They are. What is their?
It will 154-0. It will. That's the record.
It's like 0 on 154.
That's what I'm saying. So out of 154 times, 0 teams have come back.
Yeah, I don't think
3-0.
Yeah.
But right now it's 3-1, and I know some things.
It's already 0-3 though, so they already in the history.
But we 3-1 now.
They started off 0-3.
I'm starting history right now, and I back down.
But that would further go into him, the passing of the torch. If he's able to do that, that will lament him as the face of the league.
Yeah. But at 22, he do this at 22. He
it ain't happening. Ain't no history.
Really, all they gotta do is put Rudy on the bench. But they had to do it last game because Lively was out. But Rudy on the bench, put Cat on the block, and work from there.
Yeah, Kyle Anderson need to play though.
He was on a concussion protocol, I think.
But you can't play Kyle at the same time. You got two people.
Nah, they said it wasn't a concussion. It's his neck. So that's why you watching the game. You were seeing him doing this with his neck. That boy neck stiff. So I don't think he played game 5 either. But it low-key helped. What hurt y'all was putting, I call him Keebler, but Kleber, putting him in the game because you could tell he ain't ready. That's what really hurt y'all. Because y'all wasn't getting jack squat from him. Yeah, he looked uncomfortable.
He wouldn't let that shot go.
He was trying to shoot. You could tell he was just tight. So put Keebler or Kleber, put him on the bench. Don't play Kleber. Don't play him.
But you got who you gonna play?
You got to because he a better shooter than Powell.
Bro, you got Gafford. Yeah, you got Powell. But the other thing is
Powell ain't there no more.
Powell is different.
He's not that guy.
They can afford to put PJ Washington at the 5, to be honest. They can afford to do that.
Not when they had Rudy in.
Who you talking about?
But Kyle? Rudy ain't doing shit.
Yeah, bro. You if they put PJ Washington at the 5.
Rudy, because when PJ, but when Rudy, look, when PJ was at the 5 and Rudy was in there, he got 10 points in the 4th quarter.
Who?
Rudy.
What game was this? You talking about the game they lost?
No, the game that
happened last game.
He finished the game with 14 points.
He did. He
got 10 of them in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he hit some free throws though.
Yeah, he was hitting
because you got a smaller man.
Yeah, he had like 4 free throws.
Yeah, but you seen that weak shit he was doing. He like,
but I'm saying,
bro, it'd be different if he was going up Donkey Kong. Like, bro, he wasn't doing none of that.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but he still
the way that Gafford and Lively played,
he just dunking on him.
Just with that energy, y'all wouldn't have a fucking chance. But he just not him.
Rudy ain't athletic like that.
He not. That's what I'm saying. Like
he's stiff as I don't know what.
He don't even go.
He can't move like that. Do you see what Gafford be doing? Gafford be falling down, laying the ball up, running, jumping.
Like a skinny Shaq.
Yeah. What you call it? Ain't doing that.
Rudy falls. He like skinny Shaq. Take forever to get up.
Yeah, he's so trash, boy.
Bored, like he can't do nothing.
He's a first ballot Hall of Fame.
Ready? Hope you pack shit up with God, cause we gon' bless you. Let it burn, you gon' get it bad. These just my confession. They in traffic, can't get picked off like no shit and duck. Keep one in the tug. Wife be